Okay, so for showing you the major template, I'm actually going to start on our website, as we like to collect important resources for you right here. Kara walked you through our website in an earlier video, so where I'm going to go right now is Advising Handbooks, where you will see all of your advising handbooks are right here on the website already. Just to click on biomedical engineering because it's at the top, your advising handbook is a really important resource where you can get a lot of information about your department and the resources available to you. So even though this is very specific to biomedical engineering, this applies to all engineering majors. You will see the same information. So you will see contact lists and information about the bachelor's degree, any specific options that are available to each major, double degrees, templates, advising registration, co-op opportunities, international programs, frequently asked questions. Pretty much every advising handbook has these resources. Of course, for this video, what we're looking for is advising and registration. So we're going to go right down to page 13. Okay. Where we find major templates. So this is really important to know because there's going to be different variations. So you always want to read the top to make sure that you're looking at the one that pertains to you. And this document should look really familiar to all the biomed class of 2024 students. This should be what you utilized over the summer to register for your fall classes, and just so you know, you will absolutely use this major template to plan your spring classes and next year's classes, etc., and your 4-year plan. You will always use the class of 2024's major template because this is your cohort. You are the cohort of 2020, 2021, likely to graduate in 2004. With your major templates, you can get them from here. You can download your advising handbook and kind of pull this out. You can take a screenshot of it. Also, when in doubt, absolutely email your SOE Hub advisor. Save that document in a super safe place. As we always recommend, you should have an academic advising folder on your computer for all of these resources. It sucks when you get to your sophomore year, junior year, and you can't find your template and then you have to go dig around for it. Just keep it in a safe place so that way you have all your notes on it. For the purpose of this conversation, I will continue to use the biomed template just because I have it up, but there are things that I definitely want to point out. First and foremost, everything you see on a major template is a requirement for that major. So yes, all biomeds have to take modeling of biomedical systems. Yes, all biomed students have to take physics too. This is basically a huge checklist of everything you need to accomplish in order to become a biomedical engineer from Rensselaer. In the beginning, it's pretty straightforward. The classes are very, they are picked for you as you work through them, but you will begin to see words like elective. HOS is great because it starts to define what an elective really means. So with HOS, you have these requirements that you must fulfill. We learned this over the summer, but what those classes are, you get to choose. And as long as you're paying attention to the requirements you must meet, you can really pick anything that's interesting to you or, of course, fits into your schedule. Down later, you'll see things like a free elective, which I do later in this guide. I'll walk you through the free electives a little bit more. You can see how many credits they're suggesting these free electives. You'll also see things like technical electives. You will see courses like, in biomedical engineering, it's the technical electives. In some majors, you'll also see like a computational elective. These are not things that you need to know or define as a first-year student. You might have a very strong idea of where you want to take your degree, but no one's going to ask you to know that by the time you leave the SOE Hub. The only thing we ask you to know is that these things are headed your way and they're a decision that you're going to need to make. Ideally, you're going to take a couple courses that are very specific to your major. You're going to have a great conversation with your faculty advisor, and with them, you're going to be able to pick out technical or computational electives that make sense for you and your goals. So that is a really good snapshot of the top part of a major template. On the bottom, always, always, always read the footnotes. These will let you know when there's loopholes to things. For example, if you've changed your major or if you're currently undeclared and you need to make decisions, you can see things like let's see, engineering 1400 may be taken as an alternative to engineering 1200. That's important information. They also give you information such as for listed courses that satisfy the professional development course, please refer to, and just so you know, we will talk about professional development in this episode as well. There's always going to be information on the technical elective, so as mentioned, these are going to be things you decide with your faculty advisor. However, there's no reason to not dig into some of these courses if you're interested in it now. So, major template. All right.